Hello everybody! So, today I think it's just gonna be a chill stream where I don't really have any particular goals. In a second I'm gonna go check my technology. You know what, I had it on the perfect little screenshot and then I ruined it. There we go. It was something like this. It was some like disorienting, beautiful shot. There we go. Now I'm gonna check my technology, make sure things are working correctly. And that I am indeed live. That's why I always have the laptop right next to me. Okay, so it says I'm live, which is a glorious, beautiful thing. That's why I always have the laptop right next to me. I sound perfectly clear. Alright, cool. Let me see if I can post this onto socials. I made the unfortunate decision to clear my cookies this week. So I got locked out of everything. I'm back into Twitter, but not Facebook. So I may just skip, I may just skip posting it on Facebook altogether. Okay. Oh no. Not having a mouse makes me 10 times slower. Let's see. Am I logged in? No, I'm not. Alright. I'm not gonna worry about it then. Nope. Not right now. Not today. Not important. So, Kitty's in his little bed. I bought him a little bed, a new one, about a week ago. So he's been chilling there. Move the pillow. I think I'll move the laptop. Sorry for meandering around. Alright, move it here. There we go. There we go. Nice, easy place for me to monitor it. Alright, so, again, no particular goals for this week. Let me see if he has anything else to say.
Hello. I don't know what to do. Our mother abandoned her brood. She did not love us. We are her children. What should we do? Must we be sad forever? I don't know either. Till we meet again.
Oh my goodness, it's been a while since I've played this, so I'm like, oh, I should buy some potions, as if it's like Baldur's Gate. It's not Baldur's Gate. This is the Shadow Realm. So, there are a variety of smaller dungeons that I have not tackled, so I'm thinking of doing some of those. There's the Rivermouth Cave, Fogrift Catacombs, Ruined Forge of Starfall Pass. So yeah, there's actually a ton. Starfall. I wonder if we'd get some answers about Mr. Radon there. Pillar Path Waypoint, and then there's Dragon's Pit. So there's a ton. Let's just kind of start. Let's start at the Rivermouth Cave. Why not? So again, no big... Hi, Frankie! Happy birthday! I'm so happy to know it's your birthday. And I finally got that commission ready on your birthday. Not intended timing, but like blessed timing, nonetheless. I've been working on a lot, like, through being sick, and like once I got home, I like really put my pedal to the metal on that. I've been working on it slowly but surely for a while, a long time. Yeah. So today is the chill stream where I don't really do much. I think I'm just gonna do side dungeons as far as I know. I am aching to meet, I don't know, my baby girl Mesmer, but not this week. I'm pretty exhausted from the past few weeks. Unfortunately, I probably party rocked too close to the sun, and then I caught some kind of a stomach virus. It ended up being really bad, and I was really sick for like a week and a half. I finally started getting better on Friday. I was like, oh, I'm feeling normal again. Whatever that is. Yes! Oh my god, Frankie, let's take ibuprofen together. I feel like that's become my mantra. Like, I love ibuprofen. Imagine this is the entire Rivermouth Cave. That's it. I'm done, everyone. Be wary of right. Oh my god, unfair. Oh, the little whining noise, that's so sad. All for a sliver of meat. I'm so heartless. Hidden path, right. It's probably a liar. Nope. Liar. Yep. This is the good notes. Yeah, definitely taking it super slow. So slow that not drinking today. Hibiscus tea. Cheers. This is like something Mesmer would drink, I think. The color of it is awesome. I have, right now, I'm out of all my other decaf teas, but I have hibiscus leaves. So it's technically not even a tea, it's just like ground up hibiscus that I drink. Ambush ahead. First off, up. Yeah, I mean, that was a week and a half. That was not particularly fast, but it is kind of fast for me. When I get sick, I get so sick. It's the worst thing ever. My message was appraised. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you... Thing about, like, stomach bugs is, you know how usually they, the worst of it passes in, like, a day or two? This one, it was, like, it was bad for, like, 4... Oh, wow. For 4 straight days. And then on, like, oh, what was it, the 6th day? It was something like the 6th day. It just flared up and got, like 3 times worse. It was awful. It was so bad. That was the day I ended up in the ER. I was like, hello! I want to stream, but I'm in the ER. I want to play ER, not be in the ER. Why is it always something? So true. But they didn't know what it was. They only tested me for COVID. And I was negative, surprisingly. Ah! I should have known. All for a Shadow Realm Ruined 1. Womp womp. No! They still don't know. So I went, so they were like, well, you should go and check with your primary care and follow up and see if maybe they can find out more. So I did. So I went, it was like the Tuesday after. And they didn't know. I got a different nurse practitioner, so it was not my regular PCP. But I was like, that's fine. As long as I go into the office and see a medical practitioner. Oh, cool. This is kind of awesome. Bloodbath. Oh, this is different. First off, I want to go home. This is some, like, there's some Moog stuff right here. Like the Formless Mother. Oh, wow! So is that the Fog Gate? It looks like it. Right over there. Is it always ranged battle? Let there be blood loss. Okay. So maybe I want to go around that. Oh, yeah, so the PCP, they didn't know what it was. So they were like, well, why don't we get a bunch of blood tests? So I took a bunch of blood tests on Friday. And yeah, I have not heard back yet, but I'm sure I'll hear back soonish. Soonathan. Ah! Wish.com Moog. Ooh, wow. That blood loss meter really went up quickly. Hi. So this is Rivermouth Cave. There's some blood activity going on here. I think it was off camera. I think this was it. Either there was some village. that answers all your questions, I'm sure. There were some villains I went to. I think it was Morth? No, it was the Fort of Reprimand, and there were a lot of these types of enemies there. with the blood loss, and they like worship the formless queen. A lot of this is so reminiscent of Sif. Like, remember, any of you play the Artorias of the Abyss DLC from the S1? Remember when you were like deep, deep down in the abyss and you found a wounded wolf and it turned out to be Sif? Oh, she is a larger wolf. Okay. What is happening here? This is winding and winding. Futility ahead. But I think that if you rescue Sif, you can summon Sif for Manus. And I did. I needed Sif during the Manus fight. It's too difficult to do on my own. On the brink. So is this back at the beginning? Yeah, I think it is. Right? Right? Oh, now I'm confused. Yes, it is. So I see the dead wolves. Okay. That gave me all the answers I needed. So if you needed to refresh, you can. I didn't even need to heal. I got some magic left. Not a lot, but some. Let's check my inventory. How many do I have? I don't have a ton. I think it would be useful for me to replenish. I'm going to try to conserve these. I know that these bosses are going to be terribly hard. So that kind of stinks. So I like having Starlight Shards for particularly tough boss fights. So there's some Moog activity over here. I'm thinking of just going after the boss, right? And then going backward and then getting whatever item that is. Watch it be like some like thin beast bones. Like something totally useless. I'm wasting time because of the Starlight Shards. That's fine. Alright, I'm just gonna run. No, thank you. No, thank you, girls. Nope. Oh my god. Whoa. The endurance on these enemies is too much, frankly. Because, like, I cannot move like they do. Like, traditionally, that is an extremely punishable sequence. He reminds me of those giants from Sekiro a little bit. Those guys have kind of aggravated me too, to be frank. wasn't too bad. That was more like a test of patience. Bloodfiend Hexer's Ashes. Wait, is that 300,000 runes that I have? Well, I want to go back and grab whatever item that was. So maybe I'll do a sacrificial twig, so if I die, I won't lose maroons. Yeah, it's just, it is unfair. I noticed a lot of the bosses here are pretty unfair for solo players. It is the opposite of a good time. Look at this skull. Look at that little fella. He holds bloodstain. The truth is, I really like playing solo. It's fun. Leroy Jenkins! There we go. Oh, there's something else down there. Oh no. You know what? Another sacrificial twig and I'll run right over. Hi, Pastor Muppets. Yeah, I feel like they're both something useless. They're just like fodder for me to die, but at least it's entertaining. Can I choose to rise at the statue of Marika? If not, then I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not even gonna worry. I'm gonna assume that that's not a big thing, and then I'm gonna be like, forget about it, and then I'm gonna leave. At least that, look at that. Yeah. At the cost of my twig. Oh no, my twig. However will I continue on without my twig? I had the Radigan icon. Shortens casting speed for sorcery and incantations by the utmost, but increases damage taken. No. I'm not willing to suffer consequences. Alright. Oh, you know what? How much do I need to level up? Because that is a considerable amount of runes that I have right now, and I don't want to squander them. How many do? So I need 457. I'm at 326. I'm just gonna round it down to 320 and then round that number up to 460. So what's the difference? 320. So it's 100. What, 40,000 that I need? Well, I have so many of these. Damn, Marcus rune. 15,000. And 120. How many of these are these? So 30. There, 120 is like 12. It's like a multiple of 3. 30, 60. 120 would be 4. Okay. All right. Sometimes I can math. Let's see if that math is actually accurate in practice. I try to like brush up on my basic math because I feel like basic math is always good to know. Oh, I was wrong! Look at that. In practice, it was not very good. How many do I have now? 446. I need like 460. I was wrong. Yeah, I try to brush up on my basic math because to prevent stuff like that from happening, you know, this should be good. I know, we suffer a lot in this DLC. I'm trying very hard. I promise. An effort is being made. Level up. What am I gonna level? Sorry, I'm at kind of a ridiculous level at this point. You know what? Do I get up to 70 intelligence? Like, do I bother with that? I forget what the caps are. I think I've been leveling my strength. But let's get intelligence to 70. Why not? Unless... Ooh, actually, that's pretty fruitful. Any reason to say fruitful, so yeah. I'll do the fruitful thing. Alright, cool. You stopped at 80 intelligence? Okay, cool. So it's worth it for me to... marker... There we go. That's done. So let's go to another one. What sounds the least unpleasant at this moment? I am glad that though that the last couple streams have been me going to these smaller dungeons because I've found so many of. I found like a bunch of them. Highest bow requirement is 72. Okay, so I'm like close to that. Hey Jarvis! I'm doing okay. I party rock too close to the sun. That's what I'm gonna say. I traveled. I did like so. Some of it was not party rocking, however, unfortunately. What happened in the past month? There was a lot that happened in the past month. There was 2 hurricanes. I think one was in September, but let's count it. So I went to see. Oh yeah, I went to see my dad and the Charlie XCX concert. First major hurricane. Then I went to go, like, for some reason this timed out really well, or really unfortunately, depending on what lens you look at it with. Then I went to a Yu-Gi-Oh event in New York. They did a screening of the movie Dark Side of Dimensions at the Museum of Moving Image, which was really, really fun. Then the second hurricane hit. I was displaced for 5 days. And then I went to Vegas. I laugh because it's so ridiculous. I went to Vegas, and that was really fun. But then I got sick. I got some kind of stomach bug situation. So I'm back now. I just started feeling better like Friday. So was that 2 days ago? But I started to feel like a normal person on Friday. So my month has been busy and full of stuff, and I hope that this month is more restful. I got back home and I realized how behind I was on like just everything. I'm like, I need to change my sheets and continue unpacking because I still got stuff to unpack. And I'm like, it's been like 2.5 months. There's no excuses. Yeah, it was truly a time. The worst thing was getting sick after because I was so looking forward to just things being normal again. And I got so sick. It was so awful. And it was like, you know how you get a stomach flu, you're like real sick for like 2 days and then maybe you're like weak for a week? No, this was like you're really sick for like 7 days and then you're like in and out of being weak and feeling really woozy and gross for like another 3 days. So that's weird. That's unusual. So I had to go to a bunch of different doctors. I have no answers, but I got tests for stuff. So we'll see if any. Hopefully those tests are all like, hey, you're fine. This is one of those cases where it's like you kind of hope that you are fine because then you're like, okay, then maybe I'll just feel better. But at least I want to be careful and rule anything out. I'm like leaning toward Dragon's Pit, but that seems like a bad time. I don't know. I'm willing to take feedback on which dungeon I should do right now. So today is hibiscus tea. Technically it's not a tea. It's just dried up hibiscus leaves that are steeped. But we call it hibiscus tea. It's the only decaf tea I had. I ran out of my other decafs. And I ordered more, but they're still on the way. Yeah, let's hope that November is not nearly as eventful. At least end of November, hurricane season is over, which is awesome. Last couple years we had some November storms though, which were really scary. Do I need anything? Am I well equipped? Like, yeah, I got my lantern. I only have 9 rune arcs. Horrific. So scary. Because I have all the bosses of this DLC. There's also 2 bosses in Sterling Coast. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I mind. I know Bale is one of them, and I don't know if I'm ready to fight Bale quite yet. What is that? They're not in dungeons. Ooh. Yeah, I'm guessing Bale is gonna be one. Yeah, I guess let me know what the other one is. I thought... Oh, I did the beginning of this a couple times, because I was like, cool, this seems fun. Ah! Why? Oh, how about no? I botched that. Oh, did they go away? Well, bye. I'm just gonna assume that I botched that. I'm going. Goodbye. I hope that this is like a small dungeon. Random, but I'm trying so hard to get my cat to eat a kidney diet, and it's very difficult. It's very hard. Because he like won't eat it. Like I fed him some this morning and he ate it and it was like, yes, good, eat the food that is good for you. Oh. But then I fed him, ah! No. Oh, so it's a waste of my time to even try. That's what that tells me. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do some sprinting here. Or holy, I'll just change my sword to holy. Okay. Vale is not one of those two. Oh, no, he's not right for a chill stream. I'm thinking of just kind of tackling smaller dungeons today. Just because of my energy level's pretty low. Even if I might even make this a short one. Who knows? I'm like mostly feeling better. Like yesterday I had fun. I voted early. And yet, because I live in Florida, there was still a line. But it's fine. I was in and out within, is it like an hour? Which again, like in the grand scheme of things is not a huge time commitment when, you know, it comes to the importance of voting. So I did it. And then I went to the gay bar, and then I was like, I have nothing to do, and I'm not going with anyone, so I'm just gonna read Berserk at this gay bar. So that's what I did. I probably looked really weird, because, like, yeah. Like, why would you do such a thing? Like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you read Berserk at the gay bar? Oh my god, now I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna change this to holy. Wow. The way that my brain works. Ashes of War. You can see how frequently I do this. I think this is the one. Yes, this is it. I like this one very, very much. Because it does fire off projectiles, and I think that's wonderful. Berserker! My love for you is like a truck berserker. I still think that's funny. I forget what that's even from. Was that from Clerks or Mallrats? I forget. No, why are you still... Oh, good God. Okay, what? I don't know. I did do holy. I don't know how any of this works. I'm so bad at the skeleton enemies. They're like, just get it in this area. And I'm like, what? Offer healing. Oh, whoops, sorry. Too busy running for my life, thank you. I think Clerks, yeah, I need to watch that again. It's been a long time. Why does it always go too high up? Oh, wow. Some more blood stuff. I didn't know you were into blood stuff. You know, I think I might want to go back. Crappy crap. I'm gonna go back up. I don't know how to do that, so I'm just gonna... I know there's a way, I forget right now. But there was that, too, and now I'm confused. Yeah, I know there's a way to get back to the site of grace, and now I forget. Alright. Inventory. What is it that gets you back? You lose all runes, but return to the last site of grace visited. I don't want to lose all the runes. Is there a way to not lose all runes? Oh, yes. You know what? There's fast traveling, but that is not available in dungeons. So I'm just gonna jump right in. I think I'm gonna just jump down. Because it's obvious that that path is the way forward, but I'm curious to see what is down here, and I don't have enough runes to, like, to panic right now. Oh. Oh my god, for a smithing stone one. Oh my god, you can't see me? Okay, cool. Cool, okay, bye. Ah! Blood stuff. Yeah. Oh my god. You see, I've gotten a lot of people. I mentioned that there's been a change in the Elden Ring community, and that's one of the things I'm alluding to. The other is just general bad takes. But then I hear a lot of people, they're like, elaborate, please. And I was like, you know what? No. I don't think I will. Ah, okay. Will I survive? I am a plucky person, so maybe I will. Sorry. Screw this cave. Is there anything important in this cave? I don't know. Whoa, something big here. Ah! Oh, there's a big old magma worm. Oh, great. Hole. Will I get anything if I defeat him? I think it would just be funny at this point if I defeated this worm. Oh, imagine. Oh my god. Wow, that guy hits real hard. Is it worth it? Yeah, but that's the thing, like, okay, here's the thing about Moog. So I am aware that he was charmed by Mikola. I get that now. I don't know the whole story because I know that there's more to it. But the thing that I don't, and I'm like, if you like Moog because you think that Moog is just kind of cool and like a cool boss fight with cool music, like, or a cool character design, that's awesome. I'm not one of those people who are going to be like, you're morally bad for liking an evil character. Like, I like evil characters. I love rat men who do bad things. They're like my favorite archetype. Like, oh, you're a murder rat man? Yeah. So again, I'm not going to put any moral implications on you to be like, okay, this is a cool character. I like this cool character. That's fine. It's the way they're saying it. It gives me such a creepy, bad feeling. What it is, so you can kind of tell with these people that like they were the only reason why they like visibly didn't like Moog or claimed they didn't like Moog before is because of like, I mean, the obvious is that he like took Mikola while Mikola was like incapacitated and sleeping, and Mikola like looks very young, so the implications of that are very heavy. But still, as soon as like he was exonerated, people were like, oh my god, I can't wait to like him again. And I'm like, dude, again, if you just think he's cool, like, as a villain or whatever, you're allowed to say that. But the fact that you were, like, so quick to be so happy and overjoyed that this dude was, like, exonerated based on the freaking implications of that, like, you were so quick to it. I'm like, oh, that's really creepy. Makes me think that, like, maybe in this case it's like I am assigning some morality to that, you know what I mean? I see him there. Like, why are you so quick to be so happy with him, and then all of a sudden they turned on, like, I don't know if it's right to say they turned on Mikola, but all of a sudden Mikola was like the worst thing ever, when, like, in my opinion, knowing what I do know now about Mikola, I consider Mikola to be if anything, morally gray. I think that what he does in this DLC does not cancel out who he was in the base game at all. Oh, so this was the right way. It doesn't cancel that out whatsoever. So all his good intentions were there, but I think that he fell into a state of desperation. And in his desperation, he did things that were, like, very, very underhanded. Like charm his fellows, which he never should have done. probably more too that I don't even know about. But I don't know, like the quickness to like to completely 180 that, I'm like, oh no, you just know that these people probably like are into Tory Lanes or some shit. You know what I mean? You know, you're like, oh my god. Yeah, they just changed the wind. I still think Mikola did what he did for an honest feeling of doing it. I believe so too. Like, at least knowing what I know now, like, I think that everything he did was to help his sister and try to rid the world of, like, the shackles of being controlled by, like, these outer gods, like, and having their fates determined by outer gods. I think that he was trying to right his mother's wrongs, but in doing so, he became more like his mother than he intended, I think. Hey, Astro Kraken! So that's my theory on Mikola. So I think that he ended up just falling into desperation and losing all the parts of himself that would have made him such a great ruler. He lost all of it. And a lot of people call it naivete. But like, I think that that's a good way of seeing it. I don't necessarily agree, though. I think it's more like he tried everything to the point where nothing worked, and he just got desperate. I'm gonna turn up my AC for a sec. Don't mind me. But that's my opinion on Mikola based on what I know for now. And like Moog. So Moog. I think he's fascinating. I think I have more to learn about him, but I do think he's a fascinating character. I want to know more about like why he did what he did to Mikola, and I think that I am going to learn more answers quite soon because of Einsbach. But I do think that the Mogwin Palace and all of that is a cult. Like let's think back to the way that he treated Vare. Like he was he was nothing. And like all signs really do point to cult stuff here. I've done a lot of I love studying cults because the thing is that when you understand cult mindsets and stuff like that, you tend to also understand the way that people tick, and sometimes the way that like people, like, you know, bad people out there, abusers, stuff like that. Like the things that they do are like the things that cult leaders do, except on a smaller scale, like on a one-on-one person, and they often use the trust of people who are very trustworthy to recruit more people, you know, hence someone like Einsbach, who's a pretty cool dude, you know? I can trust this guy. Maybe his blood cult is fine. You know what I mean? And then people fall for it so quick. I don't know if there's a reason to fight this magma worm, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead. If anyone disagrees and is like, no, there's a huge reason, you should definitely fight the magma worm. Oh, it just takes me back here. Oh, wow, okay. Alright, going down. Sugar, we're going down swinging. Be brave, show no fear. Is this like a leap of faith? Is this like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade? Or you have to do like that leap of faith where you walk ahead of you? Yes, it totally is. It totally is. Try down. Yeah, this is a leap of faith. This is Indiana Jones right here. Let's do it. Yeah! I hope I was able to... Oh yeah, this is where the boss is. I hope I was able to articulate that correctly. I feel like I wasn't able to articulate it as well as I want to, but like with the Moog stuff, like just because Moog was exonerated from one wrongdoing doesn't mean he doesn't have a whole slew of other wrongdoings. You know what I mean? And like people calling him an angel and stuff like no, like stop that. Stop it. And like they were so excited, so like foaming at the freaking mouth as soon as he was exonerated from the Mikola stuff. Like, that just means that they did like him before, but they were too cowardly to just be like, I think this character is cool. And I think that's worse than just saying you think your character is cool when he's bad. You're a coward about it, and then you're gonna be weird. So, I don't know. Makes me feel icky. I don't like it. Ancient Dragon Man! I see you have a curved sword. Wow, cool! Ah! You have my respect. Ah, no, no longer do you have my respect. You're not allowed to heal. Only I'm allowed to heal. Ah, okay. That's right. You're not allowed. Only me. Do you cause bleed with your sword? I wouldn't know. It hasn't touched me yet. Who do you think you are, ancient dragon man? You're weak. Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. Amazing. Woo! Alright, I think I'm gonna save that if I can. Because that's kind of cool. Woo! I did not defeat the magma worm. Oh, there's more! Look at that! There's a door! Door ahead! Do I go through the door? I want to go through the door. What did I get? I've gotten things. I got a remembrance. I got some ashes? Okay. Blood Fiend Hexer's ashes. So that's what I got in the last one. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell. I'm gonna burp, sorry. Used to summon the spirit of a blood fiend hexer. Summoning consumes HP rather than FP. Oh, I like that for the blood. That's really cool. The spirit conducts blood boon rituals with a sacred spear, casts blood flame hexes, and takes a singular pleasure in letting the blood of foes. I like this dude. See how it's fun to say, like, hey, this friggin' evildoer, I like him. It's fine. Long ago, a subjugated tribe discovered a twisted deity amongst the ravages of war. So that's just like that village that I mentioned before. A twisted deity, so basically some kind of outer god. That's probably the formless mother that Moog was basing the Mogwai dynasty on. And they were transformed into blood fiend. Oh, so it is like a tribe of people, and they were transformed into these dudes. The mother of truth was their savior. Oh, the mother. Hello, Alice. I can't see what you said, so I'm gonna check. Okay. Oh, hi! I can see it on my computer. It's so funny. Yeah, it like I can't see what it says on the screen here, but if I actually look at my laptop, then it makes sense. Sometimes if that happens, I will check. I'll go over here and just check it real quick, because I'm like, I don't know, because sometimes people can use cute little emojis, and I can't see it. And that's not fair to me, in particular. Alright, door. You go door. I wish that was... Door! Let's do it. What is here? Seek Dragon. Well done. You know what? Yeah, it is well done. Visions of Grace. Did I save that? You know, I don't know if I did. It's been less than 15 minutes, so let's do it. Time for dragon! Yeah, look at that! Be wary of dragon! So yeah, let's replenish. I have 130 thou, which is not nearly enough. So... Can I fast travel? If I can fast travel, then I will. Hold on. Ah! That was an accident. It seems that I can. So... I'm at the Dragon's Pit Terminus. Okay, this is what I wanted. Another thing is my hand's been bothering me. I don't know for certain, but it feels arthritic. I have carpal tunnel, but it's not the carpals. Well, would you call these metacarpals? The knuckles? It's like right around there. It's like achy. It feels bad. Like it feels like my bones are disagreeing with me. If that makes sense. Since I have some runes, I think I'm gonna go bother Rodrika and do some spirit tuning. I feel bad I've left them like this.
You're here for some spirit tuning.
She hates me now. My bestie. I'm sorry, bestie. Forgive me. Cool. Yeah, he seemed like a really cool character to have. I still have plenty of runes? Not runes? Yeah, I still have plenty of runes. And if I lose them now, I won't be so sad because I used them. I spent them. And no one claims they like the demigods. They do because they're paragons of virtue. Yes, I agree with that, Pastor Muppets. Like, I personally like Mikola. I do. I think he's complex. I like him for all the good and the bad. Again, there's more for me to learn. Maybe he's more effed up than I know. But, like, I also love Saint Trina. I love Melania. I love Lamp. Like, I definitely love Melania. Like, did Melania kick my ass many, many times over? Yes! Do I still love and adore every bit of her? Abso-freaking-lutely, forever. What are my current goals in Elden Ring? So, today's goals, I don't really have any big ones, because I'm pretty low energy, because I've just kind of been through a lot of stuff all at once. Like, I was in the path of the 2 hurricanes. And then I traveled a bunch. Somehow I was still able to travel. And then my cat got sick, and then I got sick, but, like, I got better. My cat's sickness is not something you can get better from, but I'm managing it as best I can. He has hypertension and he has kidney disease, so just taking care of him. So all of that kind of happened in the span of about a month. So, but like luckily, I mean, I'm streaming right now because I'm feeling better than I was, for sure. I still don't exactly know what happened. But I did take a bunch of blood tests, and it wasn't COVID, so that's what the ER thought it was. They thought I had COVID. Yeah, I'm just hoping that I hope things will smooth out. And again, my cat's sickness is something that, like, is, what do you call it? It's like, it eventually, like, will just get worse and worse. If only I had a life, the more time for Elden Ring. Still no strong foe. It's not degenerative, but it's kind of like that where, like, yeah, well, I mean, eventually it will be. There's, like, another word for it. It's, like, the type of illness that just kind of keeps going. It's not chronic either. There's some other word I'm thinking of, but chronic, I suppose, is a good word. But it's, like, an illness that will slowly get worse over time, so it's more about managing it. Like, kidney disease is that. Be wary of map. What is happening? Why am I wary of map? But that's so sad. Like, the music is so unsettling right now. Is this Bale? Is this where Bale is? Oh, wow. Oh, I'm still unholy. That's... Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna go back into the Terminus. Holy didn't do me much good. And I was like, why aren't any of the enemies bleeding? Because I didn't have bleed up. Yeah. That kind of just stinks. Because, like, the thing is with Salem is, like, I love him very, very much. But, like, I kind of need to acknowledge he's old now. Because he's 11. And I know that some cats can live longer, but some cats don't. Some cats don't make it to 11, so... He made it to being an old man. He is officially a senior cat. Still trying to think of that word. It'll come up, like, when I'm not streaming. But like whenever I thought of something like happening to him like this, I kind of refused. I was like, let me just not think about that. Because I don't have to. Like, I don't have to think about that. Yeah, it's true. Like, I'm not going to think about him aging and getting sick because I don't have to. He's perfectly healthy. Because it would bring me into too much distress. So it's like I had to adopt the mindset of like, yeah, it's like it's time for me to start thinking about that. And it's like, it's been so devastating. It's like you're mourning before you need to mourn. You're like pre-mourning, I guess. Like, you're like mourning someone who's still alive. Whoa, what is over here? And there's a great peak. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take a little footage here. So just difficult stuff. Like, just hard to handle because, like, Salem is like my baby. Like, babies aren't supposed to get sick. Kind of degenerative, like, I don't know, there's some other word for it, but that's like, they're all really similar and I think they're all good words, so you're all correct. But it's not the one that I'm thinking of for some reason. It's just bugging me because, like, of the principle of it. It seems like any cat who's taken care of will live long enough to get kidney disease. Yeah, that's true. Like, it's super common, especially for, like, big boy cats like I have. Like, he's very big boy. Like, people used to make fun of him for being chunky. He's not chunky anymore, sadly, because of the kidney disease. He's lost a ton of weight. Whoa, this is beautiful. But he's lost a ton of weight. But he was always, like, he's also just he's a big cat. Like, he's very large. That's the thing I loved about him. I love that he's, like, my big boy. He's so big because his heart needs space for all the love that he has. That's my theory. But, like, facing the fact that he has, like, an illness that he won't get better from has been difficult. And right now I'm just trying to, like, kind of, like, just cherish the time I do have with him. Because I, like, look at this, I have time with him. A lot of the time you're not able to catch kidney disease in cats until it's, like, stage 4. But I got it at stage 3, so he has some time. And, I mean, it's been, as I mentioned, it's so hard for him to get to eat his kidney food. And that's, like, what slows it down. And he just won't do it. So I've been trying to get him different types of kidney food, different textures. Oh, and it's been like, he'll eat it for a time and then he'll stop. And then it's just very frustrating for me. But, like, the important thing, they say another important thing with cats with kidney disease is keeping them really well hydrated. So I give him tons of water. I give it to him in 2 different vessels. I even bought a fountain, so I'm going to set that up sometime soon. So he has, like, a little fountain to drink out of. Regressive, I'm not sure. Hey, Heather. Yeah, oh my god, the kidney food is so expensive. So his care has been really expensive, but like anytime I get a payment of any type, it really does, like, mostly go to Salem. And then me being able to eat is, like, an afterthought. Something is afoot. What is happening here? Yeah, I've been prioritizing, like, his food and stuff over mine, but also I've been, if he doesn't eat one type of food, I just kind of, instead of being like, okay, fine, then just, I mean, I just try to give him something else. I'm like, okay, if he doesn't eat this, it's more important that he eats in general and eats wet food, so I try to just give him a different type of food. But I try to make it good for him. So, yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, perhaps, like, too much information, but, like, my dad has the same problems. Like, he's in kidney failure as well, and he has heart problems as well, so it's just... Yes, we're here! I don't know where here is! So I've been dealing with all of that. It's a lot. It's been... Oh, hey, Alice! It's been a quite... And I'm just scratching the surface as to, like, all this stuff I've been through this year. That's, like, not even... I mean, that's some of it, like, my cat getting sick was, like, one of the biggies. I don't know what this is. I'll try to focus on the game again, and try not to be doom and gloom and sad. But it's been a sad time. I've been through a lot. I feel like that past month is, like, 5 years long. Can I talk to these dragons, or do I have to fight them? What is happening? Is that rot? Bravery required ahead. This is extremely ominous. What is this? This looks like the death blight sort of thing. Thanks. It's a lot. Like, moved out on completely on my own for the first time, which is another thing that I won't really go into in this capacity. Is that? Oh my god. Did I do the wrong thing getting bleed? Yeah, this is like a rot dragon. This is Scarlet Rot. And thanks everyone for listening. Appreciate it. Dog ahead. What? Is this an enemy? Hello? Hi? Jagged Peak Drake. Okay. You're not a friendly dragon. Ah! Calm down, girl! Oh, it caught up to me. I wasn't close enough. I love when dragons can do that in this game. You're trying to be Meteor. You're not Meteor. Oh, she was angered by that. She's like, how dare you? Yep, she's mad. Meteor's her ex. Well, Meteor's my ex too, but we broke up amicably. I love Meteor. I will defend Meteor. I am a Meteor apologist. I will say that Meteor is like one of the perfect FromSoft fights in my opinion. Because it teaches you how to play her. To this day. Shade. Ah! You think you're like Plitzidusax? You ain't nothing like Plitzidusax. I went to your hometown and no one knew you. Oh, she's mad. No one knew who you were. Plitzidusax is awesome. That was a great fight. Might even be in my top 5. I need to actually think about that, I think. I would love to think about, like, what my top 5 Elden Ring bosses are. I probably can't think of them now. Like, I would need it to be, like, a quiet moment for me to think of, like, favorite bosses. Oh, I love Midir. Like, I mean it completely without irony. One of my favorite Souls fight. Oh god, I got distracted. Thinking of Midir. Oh, she's gonna do the same thing. It'll take her a while to get over here, I think. Oh shit. No more magic. Ooh, the head is a good spot to hit. Where are she? Oh my god, I could like feel the timing of that. Oh my god, there she goes. I'm out of magic. Oh, okay. She's being blocked by a rock. She's being rock blocked right now. Oh shit, now she is no longer rock blocked and I need to shut up. Oh! Oh, well, I tried. Okay, that was lucky of me. Or was it good dodging? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Like, when should I pat myself on the back? Ooh. I'm so close. Look at that health. There we go. We could have fit in dinner and a movie for the time it took to defeat that dragon. Ooh, dragon heart and dragon scale flesh. That was a... Oh! I missed a few things. Learning Midir. Well, Midir isn't actually her ex. I think my favorite thing to come out of the Ring City DLC was the Spears of the Church Covenant setup. I love that as a boss. Yeah, that was actually, that was kind of cool. I'm not usually like a PvP person, but it was interesting of them to do. I need more mana, yep, for sure. DS2 Mirror Knight Covenants is something I was hoping for. Now you can pat. Yep, there we go. That's true, because I wasn't sure when to pat myself on the back. Do I go back? Yes. I think the answer to that is yes. I probably could have used Torrent for that. But did I? No. Is it for the fact that... Is it because it was a better tactic? Also, no. Knuckles are feeling alright in this moment. Kitty is asleep in his little bed. I bought him a new bed. I've been spoiling him extra, especially since I found out he was sick. I was like, okay, you're gonna get a new bed. I'm gonna give you like lots of lemongrass, because cats love lemongrass. Onward to glory. Is there a glory up ahead? Is there a glory hole up ahead? We're going now. Let's head over right now. I think I have enough runes that I'm feeling paranoid about it. Hole ahead. Onward to glory hole. I have 13 of these. I need like 200 grand. 51 of these. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Like, I would say that I'm, like, semi-good at this game, and still I will still press the wrong button occasionally. How many did I need? 35,000 times 10, 350,000. I don't need that much, I need like 200. Let's just get 7. I don't know if that's correct. It's just my gut feeling. I probably need more, because what did I need? 460? I need too many runes now to level. You would think I'm too powerful, but I'm absolutely not. So 30,000, I have 59 of these. Oh, 3 I was thinking too, but can I math right now? Obviously not. But that's fine. That's fine. Use it to buy things. And if I lose it, I won't cry. Uh-oh. I will address the fact that my joystick doesn't seem to be working later. Level up. I've had such bad luck with my controllers lately. But maybe it's just me being weird. So yeah, I think I'm gonna continue with intelligence. The highest one is 72, so yeah. 69! Nice! It's actually, it's Frankie. Oh, my joystick works just fine. I'm just being a dum-dum. It's Frankie, because Frankie's really nice, and sometimes he'll pop in my game and just, like, give me runes. I think I'm gonna change it to daytime, because right now it is not daytime. Sure. We're going to pass the time till the morning. Yeah, I was about to hit night, and then, like, I didn't want to explore when I couldn't see. I think I'll sit for the time being. Sit on the edge of my seat, because why not? Why sit on the whole comfy couch? Can I sit on the whole comfy couch? Yes, I can. I look like a potato when I do this, though, but you'll just have to deal with me being a potato. Sorry to you. To deal with my potato-ness. Potato! That, that was not ideal. Oh, cool, I can use torrent now. It's been a bit. Become potato. I mean, I've been so, like, so silly about, like, my inability to fight these different enemies, but, like, hey, I fought, like, I think all of the bosses I've done today, weren't they all first try? Oh, look at that. It's the Golden Arches of Mikola. That's what I'm gonna call it. MQ. Whoa, it's one of them. Okay, I've been here before. Yeah, I went and I did this. We have Mikolas at home. Okay, so the bosses that I did today, small bosses. Small fries. Did I do Dragon's Pit? This was Dragon's Pit. I didn't defeat the magma worm in there. I don't know how important it is. I kind of... Okay, so marker is this. Yeah, I'll take away that marker, but keep this one. I had 2 in there for some reason. The 2, small dungeons I did were Dragon's Pit, and then I also did the Rivermouth Cave. So I did the 2, so I did the Ancient Dragon Man, and then I did some kind of Blood Fiend on the other one. So those are the 2 bosses. And then I just did the, that big ol' dragon. The one where, I forget her name, I went to her hometown, no one knew who she was. No one knew who you were in your neighborhood. Embarrassing. It's not, that's good, because I was just like, no. Usually I do. Usually I kind of enjoy defeating the magma worms. Okay, so this is all skirting around here. So I'm taking the southern path. So maybe I'm taking the southern path into the red area. I'm going toward Bale. This, I think, is Bale. Maybe this is the wrong path. Yeah, like actually listen to what these messages have to say. Ugh. In here, short seeks south. Okay. Maybe that is Bale. Map. They're saying beware of map. Is it because I'm going toward the dragon? Maybe? I'm so confused. This is a very cool, like, craggy path that you can use torrent to climb. Use, like, Skyrim logic. Rude! Are you skellies? They're all skellies. Whoa. The Grand Altar of Dragon Communion. Okay, that was cool without me trying too hard. Hooray. Oh, who are you? Lovable sort ahead. Hey girl, are you the custodian of this glory hole?
Warrior true, picture yourself, feasting upon a dragon's essence, on the throbbing heart of the oldest, vilest dragon of them all. It would be the purest form of communion, the fullest sating of your hunger and your consummation as a dragon whole.
Oh no, what should I do? Should I partake of the draconic essence? Or should I not partake? Her helmet looks like Osiris slash Slifer, the sky dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! Consume? Munch? What does everyone think? What's the consensus? Like, I feel like I should consume the essence? But will I, like, ruin stuff if I do? I still have the Moog eyes. They're kind of cool. I never remove them because they look a little bit cool. Heather's very excited about the thought of me munching. Agree? Okay. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna do it, I think. Regrets are for later. No regrets.
Yes, as it should be. Now, seek the jagged peak. There you will find Bale, the oldest and vilest of all dragons, land-bound warrior. Follow your desire and slay the foul beast. Devour its throbbing heart. I will grant you the strength required. In the name of my lord, Placidusax. Warrior true, what is it that you need? In a time long past, Bale turned upon the Dragon Lord. The foul traitor assailed our master and inflicted a grievous wound, only to make a hasty retreat, becoming a sworn enemy of the group. Since that day, Bale and his bloodline, the Drakes, have served as sacrifices for Dragon Communion, land-bound warrior. My lord, Placidusax, has shown your kind what must be done. Seek communion. Sate your boundless appetite. Feel the euphoria over Dragon's essence taking root in your meager frame. In a time long past, Bale turned upon the Dragon Lord. The foul traitor assailed our mark, becoming a swarm. Since that land-bound one, seek communion, feel the
That's interesting. Like, I'm not gonna tell her what I did to Placidusax. So I got the, what was it, the dragon's essence? Where is that? Is that a key item? Let's go with order of acquisition. Got the dragon heart. Could probably sell some of those shields. I have no clue. Nope, I already got those. Huh. What is the dragon's essence? Oh, dragon scale flash. That's another thing I got. Okay. A lump of hot flesh carved from beneath the inverted scales said to grow on aged dragons. When ingested as is, boosts vigor, endurance, strength, and dexterity at the cost of gradual HP loss. To the Drake warriors, there is no more intoxicating liquor than the heat of dragons. Yeah, your dragon god is fine and dandy. Nothing is going wrong with your dragon god. Your dragon god's fine. Everything's fine. Favor bestowed by the dragon communion priest in the name of the dragon lord Placidusax. Definitely getting a little sleepy. Consume FP to increase all forms of damage negation, including physical. This also increases damage negation while guarding as an additional effect. Each night the priestess offers her own sleep to her lord, and in turn receives the power of his favor. That's interesting. Yeah, Placidusax is just fine. Nothing's wrong with Placidusax. Placidusax, never heard of him. I wouldn't know. Yeah, I like her. She's cool. So I'm gonna pass the time and see if she has something else to say. Oh no, does his friggin'... Oh, his cap has embroidery in it. Hold on. I just finished a commission today. Well, not like, it's not quite finished, but it's like almost finished. It's like, oh, so close. It's for Frankie. And it's very cute. Maybe I won't spoil it quite yet, but it involves this outfit. Let me see if I actually drew the friggin'... Of course, it's loading Clip Studio Paint right now. Now's not the time! I do have TLEA Sleepy Time Juice. I figured it was going to be useful for something. I'm just quickly checking to see if I rendered... So I drew my character, and I want to see if I put the embroidery in his hood. Like, maybe that's why I'm feeling arthritic. Or the 100 other things I've been doing with my hands. Literally everything is done with my hands. I need to get that checked out. My sister was like, hey, you shouldn't have knees that bad at your age. I'm like, ha 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 ha. Just laughing. Loading file. My poor tablet has been through so much. Oh! I do not have the embroidery because I didn't see it on my references. Okay. Embroidery. Next thing I'm gonna do is add it. Okay, just wanted to check that super quick. Alright. Let's talk to Best Girl.
Warrior true. In a time the foul becoming sins land bound, seek communion, feel the euphoria.
So I'm gonna examine. Ooh, I don't know if I'm ready to commune with Bale quite yet. Ghost Flame Breath. So that's, I've not been collecting the dragon incantations. I think I'll come back to this later. But I'm thrilled that I found this. Have I discovered what's over here? There's a thing on the finger. There's a thing on his pinky. I'm guessing, did I explore over there? Whoa, that's giving me vertigo. Oh my god. Yeah, and those are the finger areas. Alright, so I'm gonna take a break on this because I don't think I'm ready to commune with Bale quite yet, and I feel like if I commune with Bale, that means that I'm gonna have to fight him. I'm definitely not ready for that today. So to Frankie in particular, if you did want to tell me where some of these Cerulean coasts... Is it Cerulean Coast? Yes. Some of those bosses are? Oh. Egon's cookbook. I can go ahead and do them. Look at how destroyed that is. It's like being held together with these threads. A record of crafting techniques left by a warrior who challenged the vile dragon Bale, only to be grievously injured and broken by fear. Contains details of how a mere mortal can fell a mighty dragon. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following: Dragon Communion Grease and Dragon Communion Harpoon. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm definitely not ready to fight Bale this time around, but hey, look at that, I can do it. All because I did the Dragon's Pit. I don't know about that magma worm. I don't know if I want necessarily. If it's like not important, I won't go after it. So there's the Ruined Forge of Starfall Pass, which sounds really cool. And then there's the Fog Rift Catacombs. I'm thinking Starfall. This sounds very cool. So I'll go there. I might do one more dungeon today. Luckily, these dungeons are pretty short. Sorry, if I have to cough or something, I'll try to do it off the mic. And for some reason, having this, like, against me, like, makes my jaw feel tight, so I'll have to, like, open up, like, loosen it a bit. It's weird. So I just... just explaining my strange actions, if anyone is curious. Plus, my knuckles really do hurt. That may be that I should check out as well. Katie, what do you think about this? He just looked at me with betrayal, so I'm gonna give him second dinner later as well. The Ruined Forge of Starfall Pass. Is this one that I'm gonna hate? I don't know. What are those? Are they misbegotten? We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I've been taking it like one stream at a time. Yeah, I'll see how I feel next week. One thing as well is like I'm not super in the mood because my knuckles they've been feeling arthritic. So I don't like that feeling. They feel, I don't know how to describe it except it's a gross feeling in my bones. Smith script spear. What does that mean? Like, I don't want to go back to the doctor, but like, maybe I do. We'll see. Oh, I forgot, I got this as well. And then the Velvet Sword of St. Trina. Great katana with spines of gravel stone along its blade, wielded by the ancient dragon man of the Dragon's Pit. Has an anti-dragon effect. Oh, curious. Formerly a dragon communion warrior, the ancient dragon man was once an arbiter of those worthy to devour the dreaded one. Oh, that's really cool. So the skill is Dragon Wound Slash. Designed to hunt colossal dragons, the skill cloaks the armament with jagged gravelstone aura before performing a high leaping slash. Charge the attack to also fire off the aura. Okay, yes, so that's that super attack that he did. Do I have a virtual mouse? I don't know what that means. Does that mean like all those little pads? So I use a regular mouse for like work and stuff like that. Oh my god, there was one more that I wanted to do. And then I got distracted. I distracted myself, and then I forgot. A spear engraved with smith script. A throwing weapon created through the smithing arts. Execute a strong attack, a dashing strong attack, or a mounted strong attack to throw the spear. Incompatible with Ashes of War that grant skills with an affinity. So I couldn't do it with bleed. Skill Impaling Thrust. Skill that lets piercing armaments overcome enemy shields. Build power, then lunge forward with a strong thrust that pierces an enemy's guard. That's great. I love how, like, you can have, like, extremely deep character names and such in Elden Ring, but also, like, you know, Ancient Dragon Man. Vertical. No, I do not. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. What is that? Does that help? Because if it helps, hey, I'm open. I'm open to doing things that help. Because, like, it doesn't help that I'm, like, working with my hands all day long. And then all my hobbies involve my hands in some capacity. Yeah, I still love my Shamshir. I, like, love the way I fight with it. I get pretty stuck in my ways, as I'm sure you've all seen. What is this one called again? The Ruined Forge of Starfall Path. So, first off, not here. Dush. So this is Forge. I wonder if it's Radon related stuff. Oh! Why is it always lever? Pull lever. Hey! Sorry. I feel very accomplished doing the most basic things sometimes. I'm gonna take a video of that for no reason, just that it is kind of cool. They keep your wrist up instead of a twist for horizontal mouse. That's interesting. Rude! Oh no! Are you gonna explode? Oh wow! So it's like a mine full of smithing stones. Well yeah, a forge. Hit them where they're weakest. Oh my god! I wasn't even paying it. Oh, look at that! He's got a tramp stamp! That's what my neighbors hear me yelling. At what time is it? 10:55 my time? I have a few analog clocks, so I'm gonna have to put those back for the daylight savings time. It's like, come on, they're just little guys. I know, we love that. Little rosebud. Right in the tailbone area. I'm a huge fan. Personally though, like, wherever you want to get tattoos is fine. Seriously. Actually, I do think that that's such a good looking area for tattoos, but obviously there's a lot of like stigma now. We call them tramp stamps. Like, not really necessary. I just think it's a little funny. Oh, something's getting chopped. Oh my god, yeah, he hits real hard. But philosophically, should I bother? Hi. Oh, mean. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Be wary of right. Is he following me? Don't. Ah, ladder. I love messages like this. They're so funny to me. Oh, he's taking his sweet time. Oh, there's gotta be some kind of ambush here. Beware of left. Beware of left. Oh no. Okay, I'm just passing through. Ah! Oh my god! About to get double teamed. Time to go up the ladder! Ha ha ha! Oh, like Ashes of Ariandel. I know, when you said my flail, I thought of, Sister Frida. You have no need for thy flail. Oh my god, one of them biggies. I know they're like, oh, get them where they're weak, but I can't reach. I'm just a little guy. He's just a short king. Leave him alone. Ah! I'm back down here. I don't want to be. Okay. If only I had a healing. You know what? Yeah, let's give you a healing. Why not, friendo? Oh, Father Ariandel. Very good catch. Precious item ahead. Be wary of up. Why is there something up there? Oh, it's because I killed them from up there. Okay, that makes sense. Smithing talisman. Cool. Let's look at it before I forget what that is. Wait, unless... Oh. Oh, well, you know what? Let's leave, actually. Goodbye. Oh my god, what do I thought this was an elevator? Here, in short, try down. Smithing 8. So at least they give you what you need in this game to level. Oh, lever! Glass shard. I love when, the From Software games really, like, pay tribute to their old games and do Easter eggs and throwbacks. I know, right? Try up. What does that mean? Oh, hello. What the? Bye! So those dudes can't get in. Be wary of right. Too scary, 5 me. Too scary. Oh! Hi, Sophie! Oh my god. I don't even know what to do. I know that these guys have these, like, tramp stamps that make them weak. Cliff. Turn back and then seek lever. Okay. Oh my god, are they after me? They probably are. Oh my goodness. They're coming closer. Oh no. See how they got those tramp stamps? I can't reach them because I'm too small. T-boy swag too powerful. Yeah. You know it's something when she's like, oh, I remember this one. Try right, but be wary of backstepping. Ah! I don't know how to defeat these guys. Like, go for the weak spot. Oh, this map's the beginning? You're shadow banned? Why? What happened? I'm very laissez-faire on this stream, to be honest. Like, I allow a lot of different talk as long as we're respectful of one another, you know? Frankie D. Outlaw! Oh my god! Franklus D. Wolfwood. Oh no! Oh no, that's awful! Like, you're really sweet, so like, I don't think that you would have said something mean. Unless they're mean to somebody who maybe deserves it. I know, press F in chat to pay respects. I don't know where this place is. I'm scared. I feel like this is supposed to be an elevator. Oh, hello. Did it take you this long to get this far? In the end, it didn't even matter. Ah! Ah! Oh my goodness. I'll check it out later. Like, maybe they called out. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna say the name of a person who will appear if I say it, so I don't want to do it. It is a certain individual who is now banned on Twitch, who lived in his own filth. But apparently he's turning a new leaf, so that's good. Right? I'm so confused. I'm genuinely very confused. I'm gonna sit down. I'm feeling a little dizzy. So you know what? I'm just gonna do what I should. Like, I'm supposed to be resting, and then I'm just going just as hard as I was before. Today I, like, was a little more leisurely, but oof. Yeah, I got really dizzy really quickly. Oh, goodness. So in the spirit of keeping food down... Yes, you know what? I would love a clue, because I'm very, I'm not very good with directions. I know that there's this here, right? Near the lever. Solution is right in front of you when you're there. Oh my god. It's right in front of me! What does that mean? The hold lever!
Hey.
I didn't mean to do that, however. Okay, did it. It's right in front of me. And look at what the door does. The door... Oh my god, does it raise up? It raises up, doesn't it? It raises up. Oh my god, but how am I gonna get there? Oh! Sorry. Being very interested with very basic things. But like, how do I get there? 'Tis a bridge! I don't suppose... Oh, I think I get it. I think I get it here. So it looks like I go in through there, right? And is this where the ladder was? Because if this is where the ladder was... Yep. Zelda also. I love Legend of Zelda. Zelda skills are good skills. Lower it and then go back to the lever. Pull the lever and then quickly get on top. Oh! Yeah, so it is like a Zelda puzzle. Okay. Do I have to go through all of this again? Probably. Probably yes. Oh no. This is not good. Oh, okay, now I get it. Now I understand. Okay. Yeah, oh my goodness, I don't even know if I would have been able to figure that out on my own. That would have been very difficult. Good gourd. First off lever. I feel like I'm backtracking. I'll figure it out eventually. Oh, what's this? Is this the beginning? Oh no. Well, you know, well, I made a decision, so I'll have to stick by it. I ended up getting lost and losing some of my supplies anyway, so what can you do? Lever. No, it isn't this lever. Da, 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 da. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think it's this one, right? Right? I feel like my IQ is very low when I do some of these things. No, it's not this one. It's the other one. Okay, this is the beginning room. I just don't want to use up all my magic, because then when I go to fight the boss, I will be out of magic, and that will be sad. But I also don't want to practice hubris and get my ass kicked. I mean, hubris is something I practice pretty regularly. Life hack. Small brain equals headshots do less damage. So true. So at least now I don't have to go back to all the little nooks and crannies. Aha! Yes, now I get it. This dude he hits hard and that makes me sad. So I'm not gonna fight him. How about that? We're gonna be friendly with each other. Or he's gonna try to go after me, but he's too slower. Too slow! Ugh. My trusty R1, R1, R1 always works. Alright. This to be time for a precious item? I think I already offered healing, right? Right? Rude. Oh my god, was he petting that? Oh my god, how could I harm them now? He was petting him. Oh my god, he just had a little pet. I can't harm them. Have a good day. That's like a... Have a good day, my friends. Don't... Oh my god, babies. He's just a little guy. No, I refuse to harm them. Unless... no, you should never. No. I said a half second ago I refuse to harm you. But then you got in my way and it was inconvenient for me, so... I'm gonna be like one of those people who like pretend to have principles until the second it becomes inconvenient for them. Oh, Yulia of Londor. I know. Like the other one, like, you didn't want pets. You're not a good pet to the giant forge man. Giant forge man, hello. Minding my own business. Don't worry about it, I'm just a little guy. Yeah, I would never... I don't think I could have figured this out on my own. Let's be real. Let's be real here. I needed help. For sure. This is like something I'd have missed. Oh, I made it! Eat it! As it hits me anyway. Oh, you know, maybe I'm thinking of Yuria of Londor, not Yulia. Be wary of right. Oh my god. What's on the right? What? What? Oh no. Oh, the katana, that like beginning person in DS3? Whoa. Yeah, Yuria and Yulia. What's on the right? I'm scared. Oh, behold, glory hole. I can examine it. Maybe Miyazaki will get in the stream and answer. I know! Oh my god, imagine. I would have to, like, bow very low and very respectfully. Is this, like, a hidden area? No, it is not. The forges have no bosses? Oh! Alright, we're gonna examine. I was just gonna make sure that I did everything that I was supposed to. Oh! Ancient meteoric or greatsword. What is that? What are those? I'm glad I decided on a chill stream today because I ended up like having a lot of fun. Like after hurricanes and travel and getting sick and Salem being sick, you know, this is very good. It's like cleansing to my soul, I think. Circular backhand blade engraved with a smith script. A throwing weapon created through the smithing arts. Execute a strong attack. This reminds me of the putrid knight dude. I forget his name. The putrescent knight. That's what his name is. Execute a strong attack to throw the backhand blade, causing it to fly in a curved trajectory, incompatible with Ashes of War that grant skills and affinity. I was so done with that particular boss. I was like, that might be my least favorite boss of Elden Ring. I really didn't like it. Forges are just for the treasure and puzzle. That's really cool, actually. I like that. That's unique. Now that I know, hopefully I'll be able to solve problems later. Skill blind spot. Leap into close quarters and take advantage of the enemy's blind spot and gore them from the side. Inputs determine which side you strike from. This attack slips below your opponent's guard. One of the ancient meteoric ore greatsword. One of the treasures of the ruined forges. Greatsword of ancient meteoric ore ending in a sharp point. I mean, you would hope so if it's a sword. Fashioned from an engraved shard of an arrowhead that was once part of the god's arsenal. A capable piercing weapon that excels at thrusting attacks. Okay, I'm just going to read it over again. One of the treasures of the ruined forges. Greatsword with ancient meteoric ore, ending in a sharp point. Fashioned from an excavated shard of an arrowhead. Oh, so it was an arrowhead. Oh, so it was a shard of an ancient arrowhead. So it must have been like a giant arrowhead that once was a part of an old god's arsenal. Capable of piercing weapon that excels at thrusting attacks. See, yeah, if I'm being sassy, I'm not going to, like, retain any of the lore. Unique skill, white light charge. Summons white light from the crevice in the weapon's ancient meteoric ore, using its power for charging attack, which pierces foes. Additional input causes the light to explode. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow! You re-100% of Dark Souls 1? That's difficult. Like, I had a hard time with that game. Oh my god, you're right! It does look like the Soul Calibur! It is like Nightmare's sword / Siegfried's sword. Oh my god. Maybe Yulia was Soul Calibur. I love this Soul / Elden Ring / Soul Calibur crossover we got going on. I loved Soul Calibur 2 in college so much. I was Link, obviously, every single time. I was so cheap, but like I won a lot. So much that like the dudes would come down to my room because it was like also my roommate's room, and they would be like, playing video games? So I was like, yeah, I'm playing Soul Calibur. And they're like, you think you're good at Soul Calibur? And I'm like, I know I'm good at Soul Calibur. And then I would kick their ass at Soul Calibur. It was grand. So yeah. That was, I think, the only Soul Calibur I was particularly good at. Like, I'm capable in the other Soul Caliburs, but 2 was the only one I was like an expert in. Oh, I was also good at Voldo for some reason, but also because Voldo freaks people out so much that they don't know how to fight him, and I'm always like gonna do my Voldo thing. You just made characters. Yeah, I always just chose Link, and I was like, yay, I get to be Link, because I love Link. Well, yeah, I mean, you were a kid. I was, what was I, a late teen? Yeah, I was like 18 years old when I started playing, so it's like Voldo. Voldo couldn't scare me. I was just like, I like Voldo. I like Voldo, I like Ivy. Exorcist time. I love, yeah, Soul Calibur's great. I love the cast of characters. They're very cool. Yes, I bet you did slay as Raphael. Raphael's amazing. Did he have a rapier? I forget exactly what type of sword he had, but I think it was a rapier. Oh, Tiara's great. Yeah, because I remember Raphael being like a capable swordsman. That's where the Misbegotten are. Okay, this makes sense. I was gonna do a little outro, but then I got attacked. So rude. Me too, we're all Soul Calibur people. It's like when I find out that a lot of you are GameCube people, just like I was a GameCube person, and we also like Sonic. Oh, before I stop, I think I'll just find a nice like stopping point. Who here has played, or at least started to play Sonic and Shadow Generations? I got it a week ago, a little over a week ago. I haven't really delved very far into it. I'm playing it like one level at a time. I'll play like one level and then I'll go to sleep. My hand's kind of acting up. Has not helped me in the slightest, but I think I'll wear a wrist brace this week. I get a payment on Tuesday I'm supposed to have, so I'm like, okay, great, I can get medical supplies. Hooray, I won't be broke. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get a new wrist brace because I don't know where my old one is, and brace this up because like I'm hoping it's carpal tunnel and not arthritis, because arthritis is a much bigger problem to me, because I know how to handle carpal tunnel. I do not know how to handle arthritis. So yeah, no, I get it, Heather. Like, it was kind of a dumb idea of me to even get Sonic and Shadow, but like I highly recommend it. I'm having a blast with Shadows levels. So one of my favorite levels ever of like any game, if you know, any game that has levels, I love Radical Highway from Sonic Adventure 2. Music is perfect. Like, everything about it is just perfect to me. Like, let's go to somewhere pretty. Let's just sit somewhere pretty and just hang out. Shall we go to the Fisher? Shall we go to the giant hole? Let's meet at the hole. that's where I hang out. Yeah, music is so good. All this shadow music, like, especially me. Sin and I are finally free of people who only watch Souls curse. Yeah, so I can finally play other games now. Yeah, definitely, like, just, like, I'm terrible at, like, knowing what's algorithmically friendly on Twitter, or not Twitter, on, no, this is the wrong place to go. On, what was I saying? On, like, YouTube. I'm, like, obviously not an expert. I do not have enough followers to be an expert at this, but also I'm not doing this for followers, you know what I mean? I'm doing this for fun. I mean, if you do it for followers, like, I guess more, like, props to you, it's fine. Because it is very lucrative, so, like, I respect that. But, like, I guess for me, this is not what I do full-time, so I think that the best thing to do is just to do things that make you happy in your heart. So I think that it's kind of sad and limiting to only, like, play things because, like, other people expect that of you. Like, that really stinks. And I understand if you do, especially because, like, the algorithm loves, like, consistency and it rewards consistency. Again, that's one of the reasons why I'm not a big streamer and I'm not a big content creator at all, because I'm just like, cool, let's talk about Souls and do lore. And then, like, the next one, hey, let's unbox this cool thing I got, you know? So, I'm definitely, I don't think I'm ever gonna, like, take off, per se, because I'm always just kind of doing whatever I want. But I think that's gonna be my mantra for the rest of my life, is just, like, I'm gonna do whatever I want. But I'm just saying that, like, I think it's more soul-fulfilling to just do what you like and play the games that you like, Sophie, and, like, you're so intelligent. I think that no matter what you do, you're gonna do a great job in it. And, like, yeah, like, no matter what you do, I'm excited to see what you feel like doing. So, oh, ooh, let me see. We'd been trying to do non-Souls content and it didn't work until randomly it did one day. Oh my god, that's awesome! You broke the curse! We're doing an RPG about dogs! I'd love that! Oh my god, I hope it keeps working. Yeah, Sinclair lore, like, obviously is great. Sorry, we're now in a doggy girl space. I'm friendly to doggy girls. You can do your thing. Free 90s. I talked about the Lady Death movie. Oh my god, I remember Lady Death, the comic. My ex was super into Lady Death, but that does not deter me from thinking that Lady Death is very cool. Her character design is very 80s, very rad. Puppy girl check-in. I love that. Go for it. Live your dreams. Be happy. I'm all for that. I've been through so much and I'm just like, what makes your heart happy? You should do that. Like, unless it's harming other people. Which, I mean, in some people's cases, absolutely. But, like, as long as, like, what you do in your heart, like, is fulfilling to you and doesn't hurt other people. Live, love, bark. So true. I think Qualag has a banner that's like love, laugh, live by the sword, and like, I love that. That's the only, I try not to do, so as you can kind of maybe notice, one of my kind of sort of pastimes is interior design. I love, like, designing spaces and, like, figuring it out and making it work, but, like, I notice a lot of people have those words like, let's, like, live, laugh, love, and I would probably, the only one I would ever have is probably like love, laugh, live by the sword. One of my friends quit her job and is spending a year just hanging out with dogs. Oh my god, that's beautiful! Is that an option? Oh, one thing that was wonderful about the, my friends who I evacuated to during Hurricane Milton, we had two in a row, but Hurricane Milton, so I had to evacuate because I was in one of the evacuation zones. I'm just gonna hang out for a sec. Ooh, lighting. Lighting. A gay needs their lighting, okay? But yeah, like, so I evacuated to my friends Dan and Danielle's house, which I'm very appreciative of, because their house always, they're very kind and sweet people, and they're always like, "Oh, you want to evacuate to our place? We're not in an evacuation zone." So I was like, "Yes, I do. I'm scared." So I evacuated to their place, and then not only did they had an extra bedroom. They usually just use it for cosplay pictures. So this gorgeous little aesthetic room full of like cute things, and like with a nice little like. I think it's like a twin bed, but that was fine. It was perfect for me and the cat, you know? So me and the cat, we like hung out, and like mainly he just hung out in the bed. Salem was more chill than I was about the hurricane. He was just sitting there being like, well, like he was so relaxed. And then, but the thing is they also have three different animals. So it's good that Salem could kind of isolate from those two, from those other factors, because he loves people, but he doesn't love other animals. He's very standoffish to dogs, and to other cats. I think he has like a dominant personality. He's so sweet to people, but to other cats he needs to like prove that he's like the big man. So funny, because like to me he's this sweet little like infant baby, but like to cats he's like, oh, you need, like, he's back off. But like we locked him, not locked him in, but like we kept him in there. I brought his litter box from home. So he had his litter box, he had all his, I brought his food. So I prioritized mainly like, honestly, like I evacuated with one bag for me and then one big bag for Salem plus food. That's what I evacuated with. And my friends were like, is that all you brought? I was like, yeah, what else was I supposed to bring? And then I was like, oh my God, I could lose my house. But then I didn't, so you know, that's good. But I wasn't even thinking. I was just like, let me just bring enough clothes for like a week, because I didn't know how long I was evacuating for. But my point is, they have this wonderful cat named Pippin who is 17 years old, and they have two dogs. They have Freya and Atlas. And I got to like go outside with them and like take little walks, and we like, this was after the storm, we got to like see like what, you know, the debris and like how the neighborhood was affected and all that. And luckily most of the houses on their street were great. A couple lost power, but most of them were fine. They didn't flood. Dogs were fine, cats were fine. The animals were more chill than we were. Like, we were genuinely very afraid, because there were some points where the wind was really powerful. And of course I didn't know how my apartment was gonna fare. Obviously it's fine. I'm very lucky. I'm in a 3rd floor, so it's very unlikely that I will flood unless the windows go. I think my biggest concern was the windows. Wasn't too concerned about the power, because it's like I try not to keep too much in the fridge at any given time, unless I had like just went grocery shopping. I usually only buy myself dinners that will last for like 2 to 4 days, and I'll like cook ahead of time. I'll have 2 to 4 days of like fresh food, and then I'll either cook again or go out for the weekend, whatever. But yeah, I don't have a lot of fridge stuff, so if there was spoilage in the fridge, didn't matter. I could just throw it away. Oh, I brought a whole chicken to my friend's place, but then I was like, oh, I brought like taco supplies, so if I wanted to make tacos, that's great. But they're like, oh, we made tacos too. So we just had full chicken and tacos the whole time. And again, their house was fine. They like barely lost power, and I don't think I lost it at all over here. So like, yeah, I got really lucky. Yeah. And then, yeah, we just ate tacos, and like we watched Korean drama, I think, until the storm got really scary, and then we stopped. And then they went to watch Chinese dramas in their sewing room, and I kind of stayed in the living room because I loved the couches, and I just watched the evening news. But yeah, it was like, it ended up being fine, but it's scary in the moment. That's the thing about the hurricanes, especially how powerful was that one when it hit? I think it was it was a Cat 3 when it hit land. And then Helene was it a Cat 5? I forgot whether it was a 4 or 5, but I'm off the coast of it, and we were in the strong side of the storm, unfortunately. So a lot of people in my area weren't so lucky. So I'm honestly just, obviously I went through a lot, and it took a toll on me in a lot of different ways, but at the same time I did come out of it extremely lucky. My apartment had power. So I came back to it eventually, but we lost sewer for a while, but I stayed with my friends for a few days after because I was displaced. So we didn't have sewer for a while because if the storm surge or flooding were powerful enough, the mayor was like, we're going to have to cut off sewer. So they cut off sewer, and then in my area in particular. And then what else did they do? Oh yeah, we were on boil water notice for, I don't know, about a week? Something like that. It was great when I got my water back. Oh my goodness, I had like an entire big old case of water before. I bought it before Helene, and I didn't really need it. And then, so I was like, okay, fine, I have enough water for Milton then. And then I used all of it within the span of a few days that I was here during the boil water nose. I was like, I used such an astonishing amount of water. It was like very eye-opening to see how much I used. But like, yeah, I'm glad that's over. But yeah, it was scary. Like, and I was still lucky. My area was supposed to get hit the second time, like direct, but it hit about an hour south of me. So I checked in with my friends who live an hour south of me to make sure they were fine. They're Renaissance fairing. It's beautiful, so they're doing just fine. And then, yeah, obviously, like, we got hit, but not as hard. So, like, the closer you are to the eye, the more dangerous it is. So if you're an hour, even if you're an hour outside of it, you're more likely than the people who are closer to it. So that's usually how we see it in Florida. But yeah, a lot of people who have like ground level houses lost a lot of stuff. So it's like, I see that really frequently. Like, people still have like furniture, cabinets, all types of things like just outside their house because all the flood damage. So I see that and I cry a little, and I count myself extremely lucky to still have all my stuff and to be safe. And yeah, I just hope that it's quiet for a while. There's this wonderful, so his name's Dennis Phillips, his wonderful meteorologist. I was really scared after because they were like, there's supposed to be a third one. And we're like, ah. But he's like, you guys, don't worry. The thing that's brewing in the Caribbean, I think it was in the Caribbean, right now it's supposed to go like straight for the west. It's not supposed to hit us. He's like, do you know what I did? I'm so confident that I put up my 12-foot skeletons on my lawn. And we're like, oh, okay, if Dennis Phillips once he put up his 12-foot skeletons, that's when I put up my decorations. But I got sick, so I waited for a day where I didn't feel terrible, and I put it up. But yeah, you're afraid it'll be worse the more we go on. Yeah, for sure. Have you seen this? Yes, I did see the snow on Mount Fuji for the first time in 130 years. So I do know that that's the as long as they've been reporting it. So I'm sure it's happened in the past, but like, yeah, I'm scared. Like, I'll just like not lie. I'm very scared of like how the environment's gonna do. And I can only hope people are gonna be okay. Like, my area happens to be vulnerable, and then I also think of areas like Pakistan, for instance, like how hot it gets, and there are tons of people farming and working outside all day long. A lot of mothers work outside in Pakistan. I've been watching the last few summers to like see how they're doing, and it's really difficult for them. But I wish that, I mean, my country has a lot of power in the world. I wish that instead of legislating stupid bullshit, we could legislate like the environment and like AI usage as well. Like, at least let's legislate it. Let's limit the amount of power that it can use. Let's, make it so that you have to state that you're using it, for one. Or if we're going to use it, I think I talked about this a few streams ago. If we can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, let's at least make sure that what the information that it's trained on is something you have to comply, or not comply to, but to consent to. Like, be like, hey, do you consent to feeding this into the machine and getting whatever? Yeah, and also saying, like, yes, this is an AI-generated thing. That's all I ask. Like, and I do think it's, like, because the people didn't consent, and because, like, because, like, corporations are using it to, like, get rid of their staff, like, I do not think it's ethical right now. But I think that we could make it more ethical if we could do these things. I don't think we're going to actually do it, though. But those are my thoughts. Yeah, the thing about legislating AI is that people will just move the AI stuff to a country that doesn't legislate. Oh my god, that's so smart. This is why Sophia is extremely smart, because I agree with that. I think that's true. But yeah, let's just, I don't know. I've seen a lot of bleak things, but I also don't necessarily believe in being like a doomer type of person to be like, it's over, guys. Clutch your valuables in your arms because life is over. I think that we should still try to enjoy life as much as we can and try to live as true to ourselves as we can. That's all we can do right now. Just try to think about the right thing and do whatever it is the right thing is. Like, that's all I can say. There's not a lot of power that I have individually, but I like have opinions and I can vote, so I'm gonna do those things. can't pay to put toothpaste back in the tube from the governor that revoked Roe v. Wade. Yeah, gay marriages and weed. Yeah, dispensaries and NYC. See, yeah, that stinks. Oh, I will say this. We had was a proposition, or it's like one of those questions like yes on four or whatever. Like one of our propositions in my area was to make like possession and usage of weed legal. And I'm like, yeah, of course. It's not for me. It's not something that I do, but I don't think it should be criminalized. Like, I don't think that you or your friends or your family should be arrested for possessing it. Like, what in the world? Like, no. It's like maybe we can make laws about like don't smoke and drive. You know, like don't operate a vehicle, like that's fair, but also like you shouldn't be criminalized just for having it or just for using it. That's me. But yes, I did vote that way to decriminalize it in my state, so hopefully that went through. And I did that yesterday. I early voted. So all the Americans, early voting's probably over where you are, but not too late. You can vote on Tuesday, even if you do like a mail-in drop-off sort of thing. Yeah, I guess that's where I'll end it. And again, like, let's try not to, you know, get too into a doomer state, but at the same time, like, be aware of things and trying to make the world better as much as we can. It's hard out there. So, yeah, so thanks for listening to me rant today, especially, like, with this extremely chill stream where I didn't really do anything super ambitious. So, thank you all for joining, and I hope you have a good week. Bye-bye.